Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Pluta channel. Today guys, I am doing a paid review. This is a paid review. This is paid review 20A3. 20A3. And this is a Patek Philippe 5030. 5030. And this is an interesting watch. It's a torno shape. It was called, this is a gondola. It's a gondola. And it's a torno shaped wristwatch from these were out the late 90s, early noughties, this sort of thing. It's an interesting watch in the sense that it uses Patek's bread and butter automatic movement. That's the 315 movement. The 315 movement is 21,600 beats per hour. That's the vibration rate. They then upgraded it to the 324 movement, which then had a higher beat rate. But this one here's got the 315. It's a fantastic watch. It's a classic gentleman's wristwatch. It's a little bit on the small side. It's 34 mil, so it's still very reasonable, very usable. This is a dress watch, so sizes traditionally tend to be a bit smaller than what you'd expect out of a sports watch. So it's a very elegant watch. I got to tell you, the watch itself is very gorgeous. I love the Breguet style numerals. It's got the most beautiful antique type hour and minute hand. It's just a classic, gorgeous piece, which how can that watch do any wrong there? It's on a quality leather strap with a beautiful gold Tang Patek buckle. It's just an elegant, charming wristwatch for the gentleman to have, and it's an automatic. It's just something you can just wear and enjoy. The styling from this here, this is a gondola. Interestingly enough, the ladies 24 series was based on, well, it is basically a gondola. It's also a gondola. So it's in that series of watches that Patek made there. This is interesting, the torno shape. They also had a perpetual calendar torno which came out, which was very hard to sell at the time. Later on, it's exploded in popularity. So this here is kind of the non-perpetual calendar torno style case. So there is certainly some very that shape is actually quite a cool shape. The 5030, it's just an elegant automatic dress watch, just a beautiful thing. It has no display back. It actually has a gold back. It's very similar on the pre-owned market. I've done a little bit of searching around on the pre-owned market, had a look at a few pieces on some eBay auctions and also Chrono24. It seems to be priced around about the $13,500 US, which, if you compare that to, say, Patek's bread and butter Calatrava, the 5196, which I happen to own one, you will find that for slightly less money, this watch here is cheaper than a second-hand 5196, but it's automatic with date. So that can be if someone doesn't mind it being a little bit smaller. The 5196, of course, is 37 mils, whereas this here is 34 mils. It's still a lovely watch with a charm and just a really nice. It's a quality Swiss wristwatch done in a traditional way. The torno shaped case there, they were very popular in the 1930s, so very Art Deco-ish, particularly with the Breguet numerals there. It's a very nice looking piece. I think this type of Patek here, it's just understated elegance. The thing is, at the present time, shapes go in and out of fashion there. There's a number of Patek shapes that I have really loved. I've really loved the 5111, which is it's a gondola style case again. It's rectangular, and I've loved the 5111. I got to be honest with you. is one of the most beautiful Pateks, and it's a little bit out of flavor at the moment. The Calatrava, the circular Pateks, seem to be in the dress watch market. They seem to be a little bit more popular, but there's nothing to say that the rectangular or the Torno cases are terrible. I've got to tell you, the interesting thing is with these watches, another watch I've loved is the Patek 5009, which is it's very much an Art Deco rectangular type watch. It uses the 215 manual wind movement. It's also a little bit soft, so it's one of these things. Pateks are not a fashion watch. They're something that just holds its own. You have certain shapes that are popular, and they go in and out. It's nothing by buying a Patek is ever confrontational or the dud. They always have in and out. At the moment, in the metals itself, it's very much. I went to the Singapore Patek exhibition. This was pre-coronavirus, and I've got to tell you, the big thing that people, I was talking to some guys from Patek, watchmakers from Patek. The rarest metal at the moment is yellow gold, and that seems to be the least popular. But interestingly enough, the funny thing is, when you look at some really rare Pateks, like a 5970, that's the legendary perpetual calendar chronograph. You would say that the ones they made the least of would be platinum. No, it's actually yellow gold. So I noticed with your watch, I think it's yellow, definitely yellow gold there. I actually love yellow gold. I think yellow gold itself has a real charm to it. So the fact that you've got this watch here in yellow gold, the most beautiful opaline dial, yellow gold, Breguet numerals, beautiful tan strap. I will also suggest to you black strap, absolutely gorgeous. But the tan, of course, is what the catalog has in it there. I think these are really cool watches to have. It's an automatic Patek with a date. The other thing is too, you've got to remember, it's in yellow gold. It's a little bit smaller. This is something that would appeal to an Asian buyer, Hong Kong, think mainland China. Of course, it's a little bit smaller. It would fit their wrist beautifully. So there's a lot of potential in this watch to actually have some upswing. It is an automatic with a date. That is a step up. The 315 movement is a significant step up from the manual wind 215, which is a great movement, and I love it. But an automatic Patek is, I think it's like going from a C class to an E class. It's a class above, and that's not to put anything down on the 215 movement. So I think this type of piece, it's elegant, stylish piece. Look, the Torno shape, I've really, I must say, I think the Torno shape is cool. It's cool. You don't buy Patek. Patek's not a brand that you buy just because you want something that is, trendy and cool. You buy it for the long haul. That's the thing there. That Patek Perpetual Calendar was the 5135. So that's the one that there was a gondola, Perpetual Calendar, same as I said, it's a gondola, and it was soft, and now they've really taken off the television screen type Patek, the gondola shape. So I've got to be honest with you, I myself, in my own collecting, I've decided, because I'm not wealthy enough to have every incarnation of every watch, I've sort of said to myself, I'm going to mainly collect Calatravas, which is the circular, like the original reference 96. And even my complications are Calatrava based examples, like the World Time 5110, that's Calatrava type case, and the annual calendar 5035. Now, that's not to say you couldn't have a beautiful collection with different type cases. You could have some Calatrava, you could have Torno cases, and you could also have rectangular type cases. So There's many beautiful Pateks. I think this here is a great piece to have, in the sense that you've got a beautiful 315 movement. That's a great movement. That big rotor, it's beautiful. It's a shame they didn't put a display back, but that's the charm of some of these pieces. You have the gold back, and it's ideal for a crest or initials or a message, secret message there for the next generation. I think with Patek itself, their watches themselves is timeless indicators. So I think it's a cool watch. The Torno shape is lovely. It's one of these things you don't buy it to be a fashion watch, which is in that Cartier's a fashion brand. Patek is more. It's a watch you have forever. To have bought a Patek wristwatch is a major lifetime achievement. I think you've really you've done well, and they're inexpensive. You've got to be careful. They're a delicate watch. They're not they're a fine Swiss watch, which you would respectfully look after and care for. And I think myself, that's a beautiful watch. I can't see how you couldn't enjoy it. Just enjoy it. You precious metal, the precision, the way that the printed, the dial, just everything, how everything is done is so beautifully and perfect. I love it. I love it. I think it's applied Breguet numerals, and just Patek is class. This is what it is. It's just an unusual Patek, and you don't often see Torno case Pateks out in the wild. So it's got a charm to itself. I think it's a great watch. I think it represents fairly good buying on the used market. It's an automatic Patek with date. How can you go wrong? A leather strap, just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. That's a quality thing. It's timeless. It's gorgeous. So I think you've got to enjoy it and just harness its power. So there you go. That's a review on this watch. That's a paid review. So I really do appreciate that. Things have been a bit tough. Guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends, please. Don't be afraid to put a few negative comments. Many people out there can't afford Patek, and they feel intimidated when someone else has a Patek. So please say some nasty things there, because let's face it, not everyone can be a winner chicken dinner. And entry into the Patek club, even if it's pre-owned, is pretty steep. So guys, that's my review for today. Tell me what you think. And don't be afraid, if you haven't done a paid review, I depend on these to survive. $50 US, and I'll tell you what I think. I'll give you my opinion. I'll give you my time. I'll make a nice video for you. You can share it with your friends. It's social distancing. You don't have to even be there. You could just send them the link. And the Pontiff's word is his bond. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, and tell your friends.
All snuggle up in each other's arms. Do you mind if I stay by your side, just looking at you as the time goes by? Do you mind if I stay by your side, just looking at you as the time goes by?
Hi guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States. of America. David S.W., David S.W., David S.W.
Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, once again, Mark Goldberg for Archie Luxury AC3, the Pontiff, Satan Deville. I want to sincerely thank you for having sat through this video because I know it was awful, but you know what? You do it for the greater good of humanity. Thank you so much. Now, a couple of quick pieces of homework. Now that you've watched this video, I would like you to hit thumbs up. If you must, hit thumbs down, but if you'd hit thumbs up, I would especially appreciate it. Go ahead and leave a really nasty comment and tell him how awful this content was, but most importantly of all, the entire reason that I am linking up with Archie Luxury in the first place. I am a published author. Let dogs be dogs. Available in bookstores, Amazon, and electronically somewhere near you. Remember, Archie Luxury. He's not just a figment of your imagination.